One of these days I'm gonna sit down and write a long letter to all the good friends I've known, and I'm gonna try to thank them all for the good times together, though so apart we've grown. One of these days I'm gonna sit down and write a long letter to all the good friends I've known. One of these days, one of these days, one of these days, and it won't be long. I'm gonna thank that old country.
I'm in the Cibola National Forest here in New Mexico, and I just found an incredible spot. These are the Manzanita Mountains that I can see all the way down.
I never tried.
Pretty freaking cool. There's a bunch of different types of cactus that I'm gonna walk around and look at.
Though I know I let some good things go, one of these days I'm gonna sit down and write a long letter.
This is peace. I don't know how it can get much better than this.
I've known. One of these days
city lights at night be shining on you tonight. Far, far away from you, on the dark side of the room.
That's where Mike is. That's where the host, or the guy that runs the place. And there's bathrooms. He said that he cleaned them today. It's just me out here, and we have a nice sunset. This is pretty fucking awesome. The campsites just keep getting better.
Kiss and ride on the CTA. I need to see you tonight. In those bright lights, oh, I know it's right.
I'm lonesome but happy, rich but I'm broke, and the good Lord knows the reason. I'm just a cowpoke from Cheyenne to Douglas, the ranges I know, 'cause I drift with the wind, no one cares where I go. in these old worn out jeans. So I'll stop eating steak and I'll go back to being.
Heading out of the campsite, this has been an amazing spot. I have Sunset Crater, volcano to my left, and then behind me we have the peaks hovering over Flagstaff, including Humphreys Peak, which I believe is right there, which is the tallest point in Arizona.
Great day, alright? Peace out.
I have chills right now. This is fucking insane. Oh my god, it's so big. I can't even comprehend it. Oh my god. It's so big. Holy shit. Morning from the Grand Canyon. Today we have a 6-hour drive over to Joshua Tree. It's about 8 a.m., so about to get started. Goodbye, Colorado River. Thank you for being the greatest sculptor of all time. Yo, Mater. I need a ride, bro. Can you tell me home, dude? California state line. We made it. grass with so many weird desert plants and these huge boulder mountains in the distance. This is great. This was a great spot last night in the Mojave, just north of Joshua Tree National Park. That's 29 Palms City right down there. It's time to head into the national park.
Free from your past, free of your future too. There's nothing left to rise above but you. Show me your ocean red and kiss the tears that stain my neck. Drug me with visions untrue. But I
It's closed off. There's a mine back there. Maybe this is where they got gold during the gold rush. Pretty cool. Looks like there's another mine back here. Hope no bats creep up on me. Wow, it doesn't look too deep. Check this out. Is this a wench or something?
But I remember one clear field.
And we found another. Let's check it out. Please, no bats or snakes. Thank you. That's so sick. Looks like these are the old minecart rails that go back there.
Upon some bed, I hope that you remember.
I go.
The only one I wanna see is you.
Is this Earth? I don't think this is Earth anymore. Like how is this possible? Go in here, why not? Wow. What is this? climbing in rocks, mate. Just going all over the place. I still can't believe that. What the heck? Anyways, look at this one. Oh, rock tunnel. Some shelter down here. This is where the cavemen stayed. Up here in a rock. Again. So this is a Joshua tree up close. It's an interesting tree. It's not actually a tree, it's a succulent, and the bottom part is kind of bark. And the further up you go, it turns into palm. At the top, it kind of just looks like a palm tree. I kind of see it as like a hybrid between an oak tree and a palm tree. And that's not scientifically correct, but that's what it is. And at the top of them, it looks like they bloom into some sort of flower or fruit. Pretty cool. The shapes of these rocks kind of remind me of manatees. Tell me that doesn't kind of look like a beautiful campsite tonight on some BLM land right outside Joshua Tree. We're about 45 minutes from Palm Springs, right along I-10. Great spot.
Hollywood, baby. This place is so weird. Look at all the hot dog stands. Oh my god. Here's the TLC Chinese Theater. Looks like there's some sort of premiere going on here for Mortal Kombat. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna go get In and Out.
Got on board a westbound 747. Didn't think before deciding what to do. All that talk of opportunities, TV breaks and movies rang true. Sure and true.
Oh my god. I made it. I made it across the country. That's the Pacific Ocean. I can't believe it.
I have traveled across our entire beautiful country. And I have finally made it to the Pacific Ocean. This is a monumental achievement for mankind, and I have to touch the water to signify the accomplishment. This is it, across the entire country, the Pacific Ocean. Oh yes! We did it. We fucking did it.
Seems it never rains in Southern California. Seems I've often heard that kind of talk before. It never rains in California, but girl, don't they warn ya? It pours, man, it pours.
Just finished working. It's time to drive from Malibu to Morro Bay. Morro Bay was probably my favorite spot on the trip so far. This town is so beautiful. It feels like something out of a movie, maybe because it's in Finding Nemo. I'm about to start the drive on Big Sur. I'm very excited. This is easily the most beautiful road I've ever been on in my entire life. I cannot believe this is real. This is spectacular, and I haven't even reached the best part yet. It's crazy. I'm looking for seals. Where's the sea lions? Where y'all at? Look at all these sleeping sea lions. Look at all these sleepy guys. Look at these guys. There's actually hundreds of them out here. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. What are they doing? That must be it. Look at them waving. There it is.
That's unreal.
Crimson sunsets and golden dawns, a mother deer with her newborn fawns, all under Big Sur sky. That's where I belong. Big Sur, I've got plans for you. Me and mine are going
Oh my god.
Bubbling springs from the mountainside join the Big Sur River to the ocean side, where the kids can look for seashells at low tide. Big Sur, my astrology, it says that I am made to be where the rugged mountain meets the waters. And so while stars shine brightly from up above, the fog rolls in through a redwood grove into my dying fire. I think I'll add a log. From time to time I must go away, but thoughts of Big Sur won't let me stay away from Big Sur. Oh, Big Sur. As I was walking down Rubber Dove Square, not a chill to the winter, but a nip to the air. From another direction, she was calling my eye. It could be an illusion, but I might as well try. She had rings on her fingers and bells on her shoes, and I knew without asking she was into the blues. She wore scarlet begonias tucked into her curls. I knew right away she was not like other girls. Well, I ain't never been right as I ain't never been wrong, as heaven works out the way it does in this song. Hey! 'Cause once in a while you get shown in the light in the strangest of places if you look at it right.
So this section of Highway 1 is winding through these beautiful hills above San Francisco and Muir Woods. I think that's what it's called. But look how beautiful this is. Big trees, houses on hills, the sun's starting to go down.
He was your summer of love, and I think the stars above because a woman took a loving over me. And just to gain her trust, I bought a microbus because I sold up all my personal
personal property. A tie-dye dress, she was a psychedelic mess. We toured through the north, south, east, and west. We sold some mushroom tea, we sold some ecstasy, we sold nitrous, opium, acid, heroin, and PCP. And now I hear the police coming after me. Yes, now I hear the police coming after me. The one scarlet with the flowers in her hair, she's got the police coming after me. But there ain't nothing wrong with the way she moves. I'm scarlet, begonias, and a touch of the blues. And there ain't nothing wrong with the love that's in her eye. I had to learn the hard way.
This drive is insane. Oh my god. All this land is so untouched. It's so beautiful. Look at this, like, old, abandoned, like, farm. It's so cool. There's nobody here. Whoa. I'm almost at the lighthouse. I'll check back in up there. I have a long day ahead of me and I don't think I want to do this. So we'll appreciate it from a distance. Looks like you can go inside it. It's pretty cool. Driving through some very beautiful dairy ranches right now. Let me show you some of these cows that are absolutely living their best lives. Look at those guys. Beautiful views out here. They're probably some happy cows. Look at all these jellyfish. So much jelly. Ranch. Radio shack. What? Is it really a radio shack there? I don't know. Wow. So cute. It is 9:40 in the morning. I just woke up and went crazy and meal prepped a bunch of food. I got some chicken, some sausage, quinoa, and vegetables. Should be good for the next 5 days for dinners. Growing up on the East Coast where we have sandy beaches, barely any rocks, the water's always warm. This is just fascinating. Like seeing the seals, these giant rocks. Everyone's wearing wetsuits if you're in the water. It's so much more treacherous and less leisurely, but
Look at, bruh. Yo, what's up, guys? Oh, there's a bunch of them in the water. Probably shouldn't get too close. This is their home. There might be one right down there. Who knows? They're all looking at me. Don't worry, guys. Oh my God. Wow, that one is massive. Don't worry, guys. This is your house. I'm not coming over there. There he is. I see you. He's just chilling.
That is a big tree. Holy moly. This is gorgeous. It is actually crazy how big these trees are. I'm gonna stand next to it for reference.
Hopefully you can see this. What the heck? That's crazy. This is so beautiful. Look at these huge fern plants, big trees. Oh my God. At Agate Beach in Sumeg State Park, and there really are some agates here. Look at all these cool rocks. I'm in Star Wars, like on the Ewok planet. It's crazy.
My turn. Let's do it. Oh, yeah, baby. Easy money.
Trying not to get wet here. This trail is basically a river. Whoa! Look at this. Along a dead tree and some roots. This hike is cool, man. He's so cute. Looks like he has a hat on. Hi, little boy. Goodbye. Super cool that this trail is on platforms so that you're not stepping on the roots of the trees and really messing with the lifespan of them. So you know that these trees will keep on growing for thousands of years, which is amazing to think about. They've already been here for at least 1,000 years, these big ones. Nuts. Looks like it's gonna fall. It's split and at the top it's leaning quite a bit. It's a little spooky. I don't want that to fall on me.
It's just like the.
Whoa! Big rocks in the beach. That's so cool. Very good. Very good.
All alone in this world of mine, not a care for this world have I. Only you keep my eyes open wide. Yes, it's true, I live for you. Not a thing in this world do I own, only sadness from all that has grown. In this darkness I wait for the day. Yes, it's true, I live for you. Through many years I wait, through many tears I wait. Oh,
Yes, it's true. I live for you. Through many years I wait. Through many tears I wait. All this time my thoughts return to you. Give my love, that is all I can do. Wait in line till I feel you inside. Yes, it's true. I live for you.
Well, a diamond fades quickly when matched to the face of Maria. All the harps, they sound empty when she lifts her lips to the sky. All the brown of her skin makes her hair seem a soft golden rainfall. It spills from the mountains to the bottomless depths of her eyes. Well, she stands all around me, her hands slowly sifting the sunshine. All the laughter that lingered down deep neath her smiling is free. Well, it spins and it twirls like a hummingbird lost in the morning. Then caresses the south wind and silently sails to the sea. All the sculptor stands stricken, and the artist, he throws away his brushes. When her image comes dancing, the sun she turns sullen with shame. And the birds, they go silent, and the wind stops his sad, mournful singing. When the trees of the forest start gently to whispering her name. So as softly she wanders, I'll desperately follow.
I'm at Mount Rainier National Park. We made it.
I've come to hate my body and all that it requires in this world. Candy says I'd like to know completely what all the so discreetly talk about. I'm gonna watch the bluebirds fly over my shoulder. I'm gonna watch pass me by. Maybe when I'm older, what do you think I'd see?
Well, I tried to drive up the mountains to this ghost town, but the roads just kept getting more and more sketchy. So I had to make the tough decision to turn around before it starts storming. And I have no service. I'm alone. I should not be doing this in a storm. I'm not super excited for that, but I need to trust my instincts. Both of the roads that I thought would lead to the ghost town were just steep and rocky, and then adding mud to that equation on a road that I don't know, I just didn't want to deal with that. I don't really feel like getting stuck out in the middle of nowhere. I got things to do.
I hate the big decisions that cause endless revisions in my mind. I'm gonna watch.
Yo, it's been a long freaking evening. I washed my car even though it rained because it was so dirty. I went to freaking Walmart, yo. I'm about to go to the campsite, yo. We're going to Yellowstone tomorrow.
Watch pass me by. Maybe when I'm older.
Hello, horsies. Hello. You're so pretty. Hi, horsey. Oh, wow. I don't know you, so I don't want to pet you, but you're very pretty. You're a very pretty horse. Okay. I don't know, maybe I should pet you. Look at you guys. Hi, guys. We having a sleepover. You having a sleepover? So this is my campsite. I'm right here, right next to you. So, what up? What's up? My name's Alex. This is the site. I'm the only one here. It's this hip camp next to the highway. It is a Wednesday, so that makes sense, and the weather isn't the greatest. But here we go. Pretty good campsite. I'm digging it. Right next to the horses. Hey, don't do that. This is a tough trail, just switchbacks the whole way, 600 feet drop. For reference, I'm hiking down the canyon, which starts up there and ends all the way down there to the water, which I'm hiking from the top down to the water, so this is not easy. Alright, let's check this out. Top of the falls. First reveal, real time.
my god. Holy shit. Oh my god. That's crazy. Good morning. Camped in a national forest last night. Had a nice spot. Heading back into Yellowstone. Streams from the geyser meeting to the river. So cool. Must be warm right there. I bet fish like it.
Sky was yellow and the sun was blue. Strangers stopping strangers just to shake hands. Everybody's playing with my heart of gold.
That's a bear. That looks like a grizzly bear.
Those you just showing up, it's a 2.5-year-old grizzly.
Wow. Oh my god.
See it?
Love we started in our inconsistent ways.
These mountains are unreal. And the views just keep getting better the further I drive into the park.
My precious time on one more song for you. Now it's all around this crummy old school that I was way too good for you. And you know they called me a lovesick fool, but you know my love was true. Well, it's over now and the summer has come with promises of our own. But maybe one day I'll go and visit you and sing you one more song. precious time on one more song for you.
Takes time. What's that you say? Down the hall, I heard a song. Who knows? Drifting away. Maybe at night when I look at you, nothing in this world keeps me confused. All it takes, look in your eyes.
This trail's pretty sweet so far. The boat dropped us off. And I just have a view of the Tetons around me. It's great.
Distant waves. What's that you say? It's going
Wow.
away.
Look at that. Look at all these rocks. Oh my gosh. Apparently some other people saw a moose, so maybe I'll see moose. Hopefully no bears.
Takes time to know. Maybe at night when I look at you, nothing in this world keeps me confused. All it takes, look in your eyes. If the roses in heaven let go of that empty feeling, not dumber, just a little bit older. Kiss of love couldn't be much colder.
I think this takes the cake for the national parks I visited on this trip. This is just unreal. It is so beautiful. Seeing the mountains from afar and then hiking into them, being up close, they're just so visually beautiful. And they're so sharp because this mountain range is relatively young to the other ones. It's 10 million years old to compare it to the Appalachian Mountains, which are 300 million years old. And they had much more time to what's it called, erode. These ones, not much erosion yet, so it's so sharp. So cool. Look at these waterfalls from the snow. There's one there. One over there. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. What's up, little dude? Is that yummy? Alright, see you. cows. Hey guys. The herd is crossing. Wow. Get the fuck away from them, dude.
Someday I wanna wear a starry crown.
Someday, I wanna lay down like God did on Sunday. Sundays, I remember these on Sundays. Back way, yeah, way, that day. Someday, I wanna tell everybody someday. I wanna hit the red dot and everybody someday. Smoke marijuana, living how I do what I wanna. I've been trying to make you love me, but everything
I just spent the last couple of days exploring Yellowstone National Park and Grand Tetons National Park, and honestly that was one of the best parts of this trip so far. I really loved all the views around the Grand Teton National Park of the mountain range. I camped last night up a dirt road, up a mountain on some dispersed camping. I think it was on some Forest Service or National Forest land. And I just stopped in Jackson, Wyoming, and now I'm heading south. I'm driving from Jackson to Vernal, Utah. I have 2 stops along the way. I'm going to stop at Flaming River Gorge and Dinosaur National Monument, both of which I don't know much about, so we'll find out. From there, I'll spend the next couple of days driving across Colorado with my destination as Denver. I'll be meeting up with a few friends, and we have a cabin booked just outside Rocky Mountain National Park. After the weekend in the mountains of Colorado, I will begin my journey home. It's going to be a long drive across some very boring states.
Shit's getting real. I'm really driving through some snow, bro.
Alright, I'm driving through an open cattle range on US 191, and it appears to be ice on the road and some light snow coming down, so hopefully there's no cattle on the road that I need to brake for, or else I might hit them, but we'll see. I'm driving safe. Hopefully everything's all good. Alright, this has gotten more sketchy. We've added fog to the equation. I'm driving slow. Alright guys, still snowing, going downhill, huge drops to my right. This is not fun anymore. Yeah. Okay. It's definitely snowing. Wow. That's crazy. Is this ice? It's still wet. It's not frozen yet, so we're good. I think we're good to keep going. That's water. All right, we're good. We're good.
I get to thinking that I might could quit drinking, but then what else is there to do?
Weather improved, thank God. A little more south. About to drive over this massive dam. This is cool.
First conversation, ceiling, I've been
Water.
talking to.
No water.
day's at a close and I'm all alone. You can guess where my mind wanders to, and it's a feeling I've known since before I was grown. I'm howling, growling the blues.
Hanging out at the campsite, getting some work done, waiting for some of the storm to pass, and then I'm gonna start driving to Glenwood Springs. Alright, we are back on the road, heading to Glenwood Springs, Colorado. About a 3-hour drive. Hopefully the weather isn't too bad. Based on my research, it should be a-okay on this route. I made it to Dinosaur, Colorado. This town is called Dinosaur. Interesting name.
Turn right for about 73.
So there's a winter storm going through the Rockies right now. It was moving north into Wyoming, so it's been an interesting 24 hours trying to plan out my routes to avoid icy drives and just try to be safe and also get to Denver by Wednesday. The original plan was to go through northern Colorado since I haven't been there before, but the roads up there are quite remote and go through some pretty high mountain passes, which are definitely frozen and covered in ice right now. So I had to make the decision to head south to I-70, which I drove last summer from east to west. Now I'm driving west to east, so I get to see a whole new perspective, so not too bad. I'm gonna hang out in the town of Glenwood Springs for the next 2 days, sleep at a rest stop, and wait for the storm to pass and for I-70 to be fully clear, and then I'll head into Denver on Wednesday evening. Alright, I made the decision to leave Glenwood Springs a day early and drive to Vail Pass Summit, which is an increase of about 4,000, 5,000 feet up to about 10,000. We're gonna be in freezing temperatures and it's raining, so this is not a good sign, but fuck it. We're about at 9,000 feet, so we'll see what 10,000 feet looks like. It's not looking too good. Made it to Vail Pass, and we were looking all right, honestly. I mean, obviously there's snow on these peaks, but it's a little wet, so be careful in the morning. But there's no snow here from a storm that passed literally yesterday and the day before, so that tells me that it's melting. So I think we're good. Alright, we're here. It is snowing. It's very light. I don't know about this. It'd probably be fine. I think they plow I-70. I don't know. I'm gonna think about it for a second. Alright, here's my spot for the night. Looks like I'm gonna get snowed on, but that's alright. I'll hang out here tomorrow and wait for the road to get clear. I'll be alright. I have a Subaru. It's okay. Wow. Okay. Now, let's see if this water's frozen. Oh, it's not. That's a good sign. The roads are probably fine then. Well, that looks pretty cool. It snowed last night. Hella foggy over there. That'll suck to drive through. I am gonna wait a couple hours before I head out. Had a chill morning at the rest stop, but it just started snowing again, so I decided I'm gonna try to outrun it and get to the town so that I'm not stuck there again. So here we go. Look how beautiful this is. Isn't that nice? These peaks are just totally frozen. It looks so beautiful. Wow.
Good times for a change. See, the luck I've had can make a good man turn bad. So please, 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 let me get what I want this time. Haven't had a dream in a long time. See, the life I've had can make a good man bad. So for once in my life, let me get what I want. Lord knows it would be the first time. Lord knows it would be the first time.
Yeah! Watch out for the...
What the fuck is this?
Dude, that's just getting fucking big.
Fucking